Hey everyone, so as you guys know, I moved back to the Philippines from Thailand, so obviously I'm not gonna be able to bring my desk with me.
Look how big this freaking package is. This is a monitor, by the way. My gosh. I'm gonna just unbox it real quick. But I don't have the connector for my laptop to this monitor. I am not going to be able to set this up immediately, but we will see. So yep, see you there.
So I kind of want to show you guys what my new desk setup looks like because I've got new stuff and well, I just want to show you guys, and it's great content and I'm totally not running out of content ideas.
So I got a 27-inch monitor from Xiaomi. It's a 2K resolution monitor with 165 Hz and whatever. So wait, this will be kind of tricky. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Oh no. This is too big. Don't buy a big monitor if you have a small ass table. And look, my table's bending already. Yeah, you know that it's a shitty table, but here's the cable. So I'll be connecting this to my computer in a bit. So see you guys.
So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my updated desk and I hope you guys enjoyed the desk tour. Alright, so let's start with the main table, and honestly I feel like this is one of the biggest regrets I've ever had about a desk setup. So I bought this thin white table from Shopee, which is like the Asian version of Amazon, and I bought this because this was the only table that was able to fit this kind of area. As you can see, the width of the table is not that long, and that's because the room I have for a table is not that big. But I saw this and I thought, hey, this looks good, but when it arrived, I realized that it's not that great. This table's really thin, so it's like wobbly and it's actually bending. Like the weight of my stuff on it is making it bend, which is horrible. I advise people to buy a good table. For the love of God, it should be a good investment for you. So make sure to invest well on a good table. Alright, rant aside, let's go to my main laptop or the main computer I use, which is my Legion Lenovo 5. This is the i5 10th generation model with an RTX 2060. So I mainly bought this at the start of 2021 when I needed a laptop because my old laptop was really slow and I kinda needed like a more powerful machine for me to edit. Totally not for me to play games. So of course I mustered all of my savings and I spent on this laptop. Relatively to other laptops right now, it's not really a high-spec machine, but it's powerful enough for the things that I do. So mainly I bought this for editing, but I also use it for gaming. Totally not for gaming, I totally use it for editing, mom don't sue me. But I feel like this is one of the best investments I've ever made in my life, and yeah, I don't regret buying it. Next up we have is the monitor. So this is my first monitor that I've ever owned, and honestly it's such a game changer. This is the Xiaomi 27-inch gaming monitor. So this monitor has a 165Hz refresh rate and it's 27 inches just like the name. And it has 100% sRGB, which is really good for color accuracy work like editing and all that, like creative work, all that. I got this a couple of weeks ago from Banggood. They were kind enough to send me one so I could make this desk tour video. So yeah, you can check out the product link in the description below. Those are affiliate links. This monitor is pretty cool because it can be adjusted vertically and it can rotate to portrait mode if I want. I don't know if I will ever use this, but sure. I mainly adjust it lower whenever I play games, or I keep it at its normal height whenever I am editing or something. The colors are perfect for editing since the RGB is almost accurate. This is also the first time I've ever owned a monitor, so this is the first time where I got used to a big screen. It's pretty good, and I don't regret getting this, even though it's for free. Alright, so moving to the microphone itself, I'm using the Audio-Technica AT2020. This is a cardioid condenser microphone, so you connect it with an XLR cable since it's a condenser microphone. I think I bought this around 2021 when I wanted to make songs originally, but obviously that took off well. But then I started using this for YouTube voiceovers. I have to say it's a pretty decent microphone. I used to own a shitty mic that I think it was called the BM800 or BM80 or something, which sounded really horrible. So when I got this, it was really a game changer. I mainly use this for recording voiceovers, but a good thing about having a good mic is that you can also use it for calls and such. Moving on to the audio interface, this mic is connected to a Focusrite Solo. It's basically an audio interface mainly to provide power for my microphone. Now, if you don't know, a audio interface is mainly used for converting microphone and instrumental signals to a format our computer recognizes. Little audio fun fact, I guess. If you have a mic like mine, you have to use an audio interface to be used in conjunction with the mic. I mainly use this for powering my microphone, but I also use the audio jack in this for my headphones because I noticed the sound quality is a lot better than my normal laptop headphone jack. Moving on to the right, we have this little frame right here. This is my Divoom Pixu 64. So I got this a few weeks ago from Divoom. Thank you, Divoom, for sending me this thing. It's really cute, and thank you for sending it for free. I love free stuff. Essentially, this is like a 64x64 art frame. It's mainly powered by USB-C, which is pretty cool. It has a bunch of features like clocks and stuff, like I can track my YouTube stats, but I mainly use this for like moving pixel art. It just adds a little bit charm to my desk, you know? Moving on to the side of it, we have is my headphones. So the main headphones that I'm using right now is my Audio-Technica M50X, I think. I bought this way back in 2021 with my microphone. Essentially, it's just cheap monitor headphones. So what's different about this headphone compared to normal headphones is that the sound profile is a lot flatter. So that means it's not bass boosted or anything, it just shows the sound as it is. Again, I mainly bought this for music production, but you know how that went. I've made literally nothing. I mainly use this for general headphone purposes. And it's nice because it has a little stand right here. I mean, it doesn't come with the headphone, I just improvised. Beside my headphone is my Divoom Dido speaker. So it's a cute little Bluetooth speaker that's also like a mini speaker. It has a lot of features, but essentially it's a speaker with a pixel display. I mainly use it for decoration and Bluetooth audio. It displays the time, so I mainly use that, but sometimes I also make it display other things such as pixelated art. And the keyboard is pretty satisfying to use. Just on the other side of the monitor, I have my Google Home. So this is my Google Home smart speaker. I bought this a long time ago thinking that I'll be productive as fuck with it, but I didn't really use much features from it. I think it was around 2020 when I bought this. You can probably guess what it does. It's a smart speaker, like, I don't know, you can ask it to do stuff like remind you or set an alarm. I just mainly use it as a Bluetooth speaker. Next we have is my keyboard. So mainly I use mechanical keyboards. Right now I think I have 7 mechanical keyboards. The keyboard I use really depends on what I'm doing, so most of the time I'm using this Gamma K LK67 build. I really like the white look of it, and the keycaps are from Banggood. But I've been looking for a full keyboard because sometimes I kinda need the extra utility keys, so thank you for Yunzi because they sent me this keyboard for me to showcase. This is their IF98 keyboard. It has Gator and yellows, which is pretty pog. It's also gasket mounted, which helps a lot with the sound. This is a stock keyboard. I haven't really modded it because I'm honestly so lazy. But overall, I was pretty surprised by the sounds of the keyboard. It actually sounds decent. But sometimes, of course, I would change the keyboard depending on what I'm doing. So let's say I'm playing Apex Legends, I would probably use this keyboard instead, which is a lot smaller, which allows room for my mouse. So yeah. For the mouse I'm using my Logitech Pro Superlight. I got this a year ago, and I'm honestly gonna say it's a pretty cool mouse, but it's quite expensive, so I don't really recommend this to everyone. You can easily just buy a cheaper one, honestly. It will do the same job. But I guess the main feature about this is that it's super light, and it's pretty hard to notice the weight, so whenever I'm playing an FPS game, it feels like I have nothing on my hand. I mean, it's like that's technically a lie, I kind of feel it, but it's very light. But still, it's expensive as fuck, so don't buy it. And finally, we have my iPad Air. This is the iPad Air Gen 5. I mainly keep this under the laptop, so it's easy to access. I bought this a year ago and I've been loving it ever since. Like I said, I just keep it under my laptop so that whenever I need to like bring it out and take notes or whatever, or when I just want to watch something, I use it. And that's pretty much it. That's all the stuff on my desk. I don't really have other things that I can show because honestly it's a small desk and I can't really put a lot of things. Obviously I have things like my plant over here, my zebra plant, to add a bit of aesthetic to the desk. It also adds a bit of life, it adds character, and you know, as someone who does not have a lot of personality, it does help a lot. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the desk setup. I will probably move again pretty soon, so I will probably make another desk tour very soon. But for now, this is what I'm using right now, and yeah, I really like the setup. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you want to watch more videos and if you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit subscribe and all that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!